This is a message for the Effect Sedna developers. The game is, for me, broken, unplayable. You see, I've got my Xbox 360 controller here, and got the Xbox app here, and you can see I'm going to double click the Xbox receiver. It's working, all the buttons are responding. Then I'm going to go to make sure that my advanced controller is set to the Xbox 360 receiver. Okay, that now I'm going to launch Effect Sedna, and you're going to see what's going to happen here. It will. I've got a Microsoft Sidewinder joystick here, force feedback joystick from the year 2003 or 4. USB. It's been working on every single app, all other games with you develop with Unity, no problem. I'm pressing start. First I had to go, nothing happened when I pressed start or any key. Then I had to troll forums and find out that on Steam I had to go to Steam picture mode, and then I had to go to the settings, and I had to go to controller settings, and I had to do this PS4 configuration help. I had to tick that on for it to work. Why none of you ever thought about that? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know why any of you thought about it. So anyway, we'll go back to Sedna. So I'm going to press start, and then what's happened, you will see. Why is this happening? I've got the controller as I've got the Xbox controller as my default controller. But you know what? The joystick, why is it working with the joystick? Why is the joystick having any effect on this? So none of you ever thought about, oh hell, well, that's worth testing out. So now I have to go and try to figure out how to get this. No, and I don't want to disconnect the joystick. It's not supposed to how it's supposed to be. So now I have to try to figure out how to get to start game, because this happens in the game as well. In game, so I'm struggling here to keep the joystick under its start game, and you see I just leave it, I let it go, then it's continuous scrolling, and now I'm just gonna go and skip this, and you'll see my character running. Where is it going? I'm not touching my controller. I'm not touching it. There's no way I can control any of the characters there. The mouse doesn't do anything. There's no mouse control whatsoever in this game. So for some reason it's defaulting to a joystick, and I'm moving the joystick in the direction, all sorts of directions, nothing happening. I'm not zooming in, out. I can't change the perspective. The game was delayed for 1 year, and what you did there with this 1 year, I don't know. You're supposed to have polished it. Now I'm going to press escape or start, and now I can't leave the game. Or I'm going to press escape, and you're going to see nothing happens. Nothing happens. I have to press Control or Delete, Control Shift Escape to bring up the task manager, and I have to kill the game. This is the only way I'm getting out of Effect Sedna. So I don't know what your patch did, why you spent 5 months, what you did for 5 months, but your game is still broken, at least for me. Okay, so let me show you. I've got Wasteland 2, also a Unity game, and it just works. Wasteland 2, and Wasteland 2 is starting, and it's a Unity game like yours, and it just works. Everything. So somebody there must have thought about testing the mouse and the keyboards and everything, and Some of them had Xbox 360 controllers. So that's just some basic things. Also, when I tried to play the game at the Sedna, I couldn't figure out what to do. There was no tutorial. There's nothing to point you this way just to get going. I never owned a console in my life. I only played on PC and the Commodore and the Amiga before that, decades before that. So yeah, I've got Wasteland 2, and it's going to work perfectly fine. It's going to say Unity, and just want to show you, this is just somebody did a bit of basic testing, I assume, because it's working. I'm just going to go continue with my game. It's just an apples with apples comparison here with Wasteland, also a Unity game, and then Effect Sedna. And by the way, I was a Kickstarter backer. So why? Okay, it's working. Hallelujah! Why is it working here? And I'm using the keyboard, and there's mouse support in the menus and everything. Why on earth? Yeah. So I'm going to end this video now, and that's why you've got 33 reviews on Steam, and they are neutral or mostly negative. So you make a game, and then obviously you want to sell as many copies of it as possible.